Now, in first part, tension on a continuous body, I have given an example, that is, when this is a uniform cylinder or a rod, and if you apply an external force to one of its ends in right, should say, at any cross section. Now, what is tension? Tension acting on this section from left, should say, x distance apart, and total length of the rod is suppose L, then T is F divided by L into x. And this is the case we have discussed. If you use the external force as pull, but if you use the same thing, this is the same body, should say, that is, instead of pull, if you use, that is, push force, this is push towards right, then in that case, what is the tension at anywhere? What is the tension at anywhere? Length of the rod is same L, mass of the rod is same M. Just to imagine, when you push this rod towards right, this section pushes this section towards left. I am giving that T is the force with which the first section pushes the second section. The force on this section, second section, I am taking mass M1. So what is M1? Mass per unit length into length of this section. Suppose x is the length of this section. The tension is acting on M1. If tension is acting on M1 and the entire system is moving with acceleration A, then you can take A equal to force divided by total mass of this system. This section is mass M2, that is F divided by M. So therefore, what is T in case of a push? What is T in case of a push? That is M1 into A. M1 is M by L into X into F divided by M, that is F by L into X. So these two figures, pull and push, they shows that whether the object is force is using on any continuous body either towards or away, then you find out the tension at any section from other end. From other end means this end. From other end at a distance x, then the formula is same. F by L into x. Only direction of motion is reverse. This is moving towards right, and this body has some tendency to move towards left, because the what force is, one is a pull, another one is a push. So same formula you can take. Again, another thing is, suppose if you take, I am coming to same push again, same pull. First you come to pull. Just imagine this is one section, this is another section. You imagine that a rod to be consists of suppose 3 sections. Now our duty is to find out the tension at the individual sections. Find out the tensions at individual sections. Suppose that is in this section I am writing T1 is tension, here T2 is tension, total mass of the rod is the same thing M, length of the rod is L, and if this much distance is let x1, the system is moving with acceleration A, pull is you give the symbol F, system is moving towards right with acceleration suppose A, then force on the first section. That means you take first the opposite section of the point where the force is applied. If the force is applied at end B, you come to the end A. This section is mass m1. I am writing m1 equal to mass per unit length into x1. Similarly, if this is m2, I am writing m2 is m by L into x2. Similarly, you take m3 is, that is m by L into x3. That is mass per unit length into length of that section. Now, if you take a fridge pulling this system, and if you imagine that is this is an object. Now, this is the first section m1. This is the second section, that is m2 plus m3. If you imagine first the rod like this, then this distance is x1. So you can use this formula directly. Here the tension is, I am writing T2 instead of T. Therefore, you can write that is T equal to, that is F divided by L into x1. Now here I am writing, I am taking pull, that is 3 parts. Object is imagined to be consists of 3 sections. So if you take instead of T, if you take T2 instead of x, if you take x1, that is then T equal to, repeat this formula, x is written as a x1. This is the equation. I am taking T2. Now the system is moving towards right. Mark. System is moving towards right side. Then you take the second section. Okay. So T2 is T2 is F by L into x1. Go over. The second section you can take here. In the second section you can take here. You imagine this rod to be. You can imagine to be this rod. This is F. This section is here. This section is not. You take this as M1 plus M2 and this as M3. Now this rod is T2. This tension T2. F is pulling the rod towards right, means T2 is pulling the mass M1 plus M2. What is the length of M1 plus M2? That is x1 plus x2. This is x1, this is x2. You can take this is x3. Now T2 is pulling, F is pulling the rod, where the T2 is pulling M1 plus M2. If you take T2 is pulling the M1 plus M2, then you can use the right hand side. That is here T2 is, this is T2. You take this is T1. Then T1 is F divided by L into, that is x1 plus x2. T1 is F by L into x1 plus x2. So this is your formula. No derivation. First we have derived something. If you use this type of a trick, so it is possible to calculate, that is tension at each and every section. How many number of parts you can take, whatever may be. First you imagine one section rest in one section. Then there is one section, that is M1 rest is M2 plus M3. Use this formula. Then you take second section M1 plus M2 one section, M3 is in the second section. So it is possible to calculate tension at 2 places. You can prove by classical method also. And suppose if this is the situation, then if that is a problem, as for example I am taking, suppose length of the rod is, I am taking, that is 12 units. Suppose length of the rod is 12 units and I am taking F equal to 8 Newton. Suppose you take, then first point, that is calculate T1. This is T1, this is T2. So calculate T2 at 3, that is units from left. Then second point T1, that is at 6 units from, that is the left. T2 at 3 units from left. T1 6 unit from left, so therefore you can put it, that is here I am writing, that is so T2, this formula you can put 3 unit from left, that is F divided by L into 3, F is 8, L is what, 12 into 3, F is 8, L is 12 into 3, so that is 3, 4, 4, 2, this is 2 units. Then what is T1? T1 is F by L, T1 is the front section, F by L, that is F by L into x1 plus x2, okay, x1 plus x2 means total 6 unit, 6 unit, F is 8 divided by 12 into 6, this is 8 by 2, that is 4 unit, sorry, that is 6 unit from left, you take this 6, instead of 6 you take 9, 6 means that is equal gaps perhaps. So you take some, for example, this is 9, some other digit. So this is 3, 3, 9, 3, 4 are 12, 4, 2 are 8. So that is 3 into 3, 6 units. You can solve problems in this way. So aim is to explain this type of a situation. Aim is only to manage time. How can you manage the time? If you know theoretically these things, if you confirm first theoretically, these are the things, these are the values, and your duty is to substitute, then leave it. A problem is asking, data are suppose given, F is given, L is given, X is given, so this formula or this derivation is in space. Just to imagine what is T1 or T2, that is first tension from left hand, force for length into small length. Then that is this much length, force for total length into that much length. Force for length is force for a unit length into length of that section. If you take, repeat this process, then you can manage the time, and I think it is possible to solve this type of a problem. Whatever maybe it is critical, it is possible to solve within 60 seconds, means 1 minute. It is possible. But before that, you have to confirm. Before that, you have to by heart, that is remember these are the things going on. And same thing is going to repeat if you take push instead of pull. Same thing. Okay. Now in this video, in 2 videos, I have completed the continuous body. You take any section, number of sections, you can calculate tensions in each and every sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that like that. Thank you all. I think you will understand easily. Thank you all.